The auto-tuning device on the Fret King Supermatic is making waves, big waves. What did you set out to do with that? And is it something guitarists really want, given that they've been tuning their guitars quite happily for years?
First part of the answer to that is it started out a long time ago, 14, 15 years ago. And initially it started out as just being able to self-tune a guitar, automatically tune a guitar, standard E. What a great idea. With the advent of time and with different musical styles, alternate tunings have come into to play quite largely. So it was then decided that, well, if we've got this technology, we really should then be able to offer alternate tunings. If we'd have just been doing standard E tuning, we'd have probably released it a long time ago, but then again we would have had people say, well, I want it to do alternate tunings. So with the passing of time, we decided that we could. We knew we had the technology to do alternate tunings, so we decided that we would build it into the device. Do guitar players really need it? Honestly, probably not. But why would you not have it? Because it's so easy and it's so precise. And there's lots of guitar players. I can tune a guitar pretty good by ear. You can tune a guitar pretty good by ear. Everybody can that can tune a guitar. But the reality of it is we can get you down to plus or minus 1 cent. Now, you'll eventually do that using a tuner with your hands and using a floor-mounted tuner or a pedal-mounted tuner or whatever. You'll eventually get there, but it's going to take you a long time, because it's not just a case of turning the strings until it's tuned and then going to the next string. As soon as you tune one string and then move to the next string, you put the one you just tuned out of tune, which is why you're constantly going through your tuners from E to E, from E to E, from E to E, until you finally balance everything out. And this is including neck flex, tilt on a vibrato system if you've got a fixed bridge, truss rod tension, everything. So no, we don't need it, but why not have it if it's so easy and it's so convenient, and it actually makes you play better because you're in tune.
So on your ATD auto-tuning system, the strings actually tune, they actually change in tension and go up or down to the notes that you're choosing. So you can go open G, open E, like that. So it's actually physically tuning the guitar.
Yeah, it does, and I think that's actually quite a big advantage to it. Yes, we can do model tunings, we know we can do that, and they're great. But if you are a guitar player that uses alternate tunings, immediately you actually detune or take certain strings up to different pitches to create a different tuning. The tension changes, so the feel of the guitar changes. And it's again going back to that thing I was talking about, vibrato systems. You actually play the tension, you play the instrument of where you've tuned it to. So if you are a DAG-GAD player, when you've gone to DAG-GAD from standard E, A440 tuning, the strings have got a different tension to them, and that will actually create a different feel for you when you're either playing chords or single notes or whatever it is you're doing with it. And that certainly has an enhancement to the sonic qualities of it. So I think the only way to really achieve tunings is by doing it mechanically. And mechanically has to be changing the tension of the strings, whether it's done on the headstock or whether it's done on the bridge. I personally feel it's better done on the bridge because we still leave the tuners alone for you to use as tuners. And also the bridge is very unobtrusive, it's easy to get power to. There's a lot of advantages to doing it down at the bridge. The challenge, of course, was actually getting it to fit in that routing that was already there in a guitar. That is something that's always been big to me. I said earlier on about I never wanted to do any product that required you taking a chisel or a router or anything to a guitar. To me, that's just, you just don't do that. And that was really difficult to get all those mechanics within that route of a guitar, which it really took some doing, it really did.
Trev, many thanks for that. That was really fascinating. Thank you so much. This is Neville Marten with Trev Wilkinson signing off from the Fret King Lounge.